today's video, I'm taking you thrifting with me at Unique Thrift Store. I'll also show you my haul, as well as take you on a little tour of my shop space where I do my reselling. Here we go. I spotted this barn picture. If you've watched many of my videos, you know that I have a barn art wall, but I really like for the art to speak to me, and this just wasn't very special, so I did leave that barn art behind. Just before I came to this store, I had bought 2 clip lights for $2.99 a piece to put in my shop. I was feeling pretty good that these were $5.99 a piece. I could not believe when I turned the corner and saw this typewriter. I had this as a kid. It was my mom's from the 60s. Amazing to see it again and to feel it again. Opening it with those buttons was such a flashback for me. I didn't want to own it. I mean, $25 is a fine price for a vintage typewriter, usually at a vintage shop, but it's not something I want to own, but it was really fun to touch it again. You know, I love me a bag wall. This one was not as full as the bag wall at the Savers that I go to in Apple Valley, but it was still fun to look. When I go thrifting, I'm usually looking for items to add to my home decor or to use in my home or add to my collections. I also pick up items for my little booth at the vintage shop called the Pink Elephant in Hopkins, Minnesota. So if any of that interests you, I would love it if you'd subscribe to my channel. I usually post at least twice a week. I'll be posting more in the next few weeks here because I've been doing a ton of thrifting. I also go to yard sales in the summer, so I'll be posting videos about those finds and adventures as well. Here's my thrifter's regret for the day. I didn't pick this up. I think it's gorgeous, and I don't know why I left it. I don't know if it was like a little more purple in person or something. Not really sure, but I did not pick it up. And I thought this was really cool, but the plastic was cracked, which was a bummer. I have been picking up colored glass pieces, not depression glass, but more like this 70s glass, 60s, 70s. It has been selling well for me. I didn't pick up any at this thrift store because they had theirs priced really well for someone who's going to keep it, but not so well for resale. I thought this was a really pretty pattern on these dishes. It was all green. And I always price out the Give Us This Day Our Daily Bread plates. They're usually a good indicator of how the prices in the store are going to be. This one was only $1.99 though, which is actually kind of low for this store. I would have thought it would have been like $3.99. So they just had it priced low. Good for them. This was a neat little nook of vintage goodness. So there was this cute coffee grinder. And then you can see to the right of the coffee grinder, there it is. These cute little vintage dishes. They were extremely heavy. I don't know what they're for. They almost look like banana split dishes or something. But they were very, very heavy and just really cool vintage colors. Hello you all, I hope you're doing well and I hope you enjoyed coming with me to Unique Thrift Store. This was the second thrift store that Molly, my daughter, and my mother-in-law Diana and I went to the day we went out thrifting. And I'm sorry I need to wear sunglasses. It's very bright. It's a lovely, lovely day. It's the morning, but it's super bright. And so if I weren't wearing sunglasses, I'd be very much squinting at you. I have a few things in this video. First, I'm going to show you some footage of Diana, my mother-in-law, showing you what she got, so her haul. And she doesn't generally buy a lot at thrift stores out here because she has to take it back home with her, but we're going out in the summer, and so I'll be able to drive it out to her. So I'll insert that footage, and then I am also going to show you obviously what I got, so my haul, and then at the end I'm going to show you my shop space because many of you have requested to see it, and I try to respond to requests of my subscribers if I am able. So I'm going to insert that after my haul, and I'll also be able to show you in my last haul. So at the first thrift store that I went to with Molly and my mom-in-law, I bought 2 lights for my shop space, and those are now installed, so you can see what those look like. But first, let's go ahead and go to Diana's haul. I'll insert that here.
Hi.
It's your favorite New Jersey resident.
I guess I'm showing you the haul.
This is what she found today when we went out.
My most favorite.
I love that.
I love the colors. Makes me think of the Mediterranean.
And it's coming off on camera a little dark, but that's actually,
California
those are dark
pantry.
blue. These are
yes,
dark
these
blue.
are dark blue.
Flowers in there.
Just one of those.
Yeah.
And then I found 8 of these, which I love, and I'm assuming that is olives.
Yep.
I believe that's olives. And this is Chris Madden for home. Apparently she was a designer for JCPenney who passed away a few years ago.
Nice.
So 8 of these, which I thought was a real...
And we're going to drive them to
real
her
deal.
when we go to New Jersey this summer.
So, and then the name of the, well, a different thrift store. I was in the market for earrings because mostly I just wear Disney earrings, and I needed to step it up a little bit.
Nice.
So I found
I like those.
These
Very
for
nice.
$2.99 each.
Nice.
I'm not a huge brass or gold fan, but these
Coming
were
back, you know.
probably, these are nice weight. They're
Yeah.
really a nice weight.
Very nice.
And I bought myself a blue and green shirt
Ooh.
last week, and I think these probably match that exactly. Very excited
Nice.
about that. This was a little different, but they kind of look like little seashells
Yeah, I like those.
dangling for summertime, which was good. But at $2.99 for each
can't
one.
beat it. Can't
This
beat
place
it.
was amazing, absolutely amazing. And I needed a standard black.
Nice.
And it was Senior Citizen Day, so I got
Amazing.
25% off.
Fantastic.
And that's the haul going back to New
Great.
Jersey.
Thanks for showing us.
Absolutely.
Did you have fun?
I had a blast. I
Good.
loved it.
Good, good, okay, so that was fun. I loved the dishes that she picked up. And so the big bowls I will take back with me. She took the little bowl, the little oval one with the blue flowers. She took that back already in her suitcase, and then all of her earrings already went back. Also, speaking of earrings, I wanted to show you these. These are from my kids. They gave them to me for Mother's Day. If you don't know, I do have a vlog channel where I do family vlogs. It's not just vlogs. Family vlogs. Sometimes I do decorating. Sometimes I do gardening. It's kind of like my mishmash lifestyle channel. If you're interested, it's always linked in the description box of these videos. I can also link it here. And so yeah, so that's a fun channel. And I also have a DIY channel, but I haven't been posting DIYs there because I just haven't been doing a lot. So I've actually been putting my DIYs on my home and garden channel. It's just easier. So, okay. So let's go ahead and see what I got. So first I'm going to insert some footage of a little Mexican pottery piece that I already took to my booth at the Pink Elephant. So I filmed it before I took it with me so that I would have footage for my haul video. So I'll insert that footage here. So I picked up this piece. I thought it was really pretty. Anytime I pick up Mexico pottery and bring it into the shop, it always sells. This one has butterflies on it, so I definitely think that this will sell. And I was super pleased with it. It was in very good shape. Okay, so need a little sip of coffee here. In a Longaberger pottery mug. Yay, love it. This one matches my pitcher, which I also picked up at the first thrift store that we went to in this little series of videos with Mom and Molly. So it's got the blue design on it, which is what my new picture has. I love the Lungerberger pottery. I think it's pretty. Anyway, okay. So I also picked up some books. So I got 2 books. These are for my own personal collection. They are Disney. We love Disney in our house. And this is Cinderella and Pinocchio. So they're not super old or anything. I mean, they're from when books were 59 cents. I think I looked it up. I forget the year. Oh yeah, this is the 44th printing, 1978. So I was 2 when this was put out. And they were $1.99 a piece, which is a little high, but you know, I really wanted them because I like Disney golden books. Oh, someone's coming out.
Oh,
look at Maddie. She looks so cute. She's going to work. She stayed overnight here.
I still don't know where my keys are though, so.
Oh dear. Well, I'm sorry, but you look adorable.
Thank you.
She's saying goodbye to Penny.
Bye, Penny.
I like your dress.
Thank you. Mom was donating it, so.
Oh, you found it in Molly's donation?
Yes, I did.
Molly was giving it to Goodwill and Maddie pulled it out. It's so cute. Bye, friend. Have a great day at work. I love you.
Thank you. I love you too.
Okay. Where was I? Oh, yes. And then I also got this cookbook, which I adore. Favorite Recipes of American Home Economics Teachers Meat Edition. So 384 pages containing 2,000 favorite recipes. It's got these fantastic pictures in the front of these ladies who edited it. Aren't they fantastic? And it was published, I forget the year, 1962, I think it was. Yes. Home Ec Press Incorporated, 1962. And I already learned something from this book, how to braise meat. I never really knew what that word meant. They didn't teach us that in home economics. I did have home ec still, but I didn't learn about braising meat. So anyway, I already learned what that is. I read that little section of the book earlier. So I'm super excited about that. It's all meat recipes, if that wasn't clear, like lots and lots of meat recipes. And not just meat, but like fish, main meals, lots of chicken, poultry, and then beef. So yeah, and it has like casseroles and stuff in it. So I'm super excited to look through that and get some new recipes, new to me. And then the last thing I got, I absolutely adore, was this little coffee grinder. It's an actual grinder. It's not missing any pieces. I love that this is this coppery color up here. And it has the drawer, even complete with old coffee grinds. I am going to DIY this though. I am not a fan of the glossy. It's just very like 70s colonial decor, which is just, it's fine for you if you like that. It's not my style. So I'm gonna see if I can strip that glossiness off and the flower off and get it down to like more of a natural wood tone. We'll see. I don't think I'm gonna do the easy off oven thing that everyone's doing. I'm probably, because I worry about the chemicals, but I'm gonna use the Citra strip. Much less, I don't know, it feels much less toxic. I don't know that it actually is less toxic, but it feels less toxic. So I'm gonna do that to this and just make it look a little nicer in my decor. So okay, so that's all for my haul. Let me insert some footage here of my shop space. All right, this is the pink elephant. I'm gonna take you in and show you my booth. But I will warn you, I have been told by the most successful sellers here that you just pack it in, pack it in. I love to go to shops that have nice displays, but the way you're a successful seller, at least in this place, is to pack it in. So my booth is cluttered and full of stuff, and not the way I would decorate my house. And I haven't done all pretty displays because I just want to fit as much as I can on my shelves, because that's what I was told, and I think has proven true. If you bring it, they will buy it. All right, so let's go inside. Okay, so this is my half of the booth. I share it with another YouTuber, Clay Ramage. If you're not familiar with him, you can check out his channel. Chris, my husband, sells comic books here on the end of the display. He currently has 4 baskets of comic books, but we just got some more baskets from the Dollar Tree because we decided we're going to turn this whole little shelving unit into his comic books. And then also he'll have a basket of figures. And I wanted to show you these. These are magnets that I make. I find puzzle pieces or old dominoes or little toys from the bins. I've had Thomas the Tank Engine and other cars. And I just glue a strong magnet to the back. I got the magnets on Amazon. And I sell them for $3 a piece. They have been very popular. When I started in the booth, I didn't have all this wall space. This has been great. Someone took over in the booth behind me and put these doors up and said that I could hang whatever I wanted on the other side of the doors. So that's been terrific. And all of the furniture you're seeing here is thrifted. And then the 2 white bookshelves on the end are from Target. And this is a little shelf I picked up like a year ago. I recently put gardening books, vintage gardening books in it, so that's kind of a fun display. I also recognize the mug rack. I picked that up at Goodwill, and that little shelf in the corner I also picked up at a thrift store. So I've really thrifted most of the fixtures that I'm using as well. Here are the lights that I just bought from a thrift store, $2.99 a piece. So those are working out really well. You can see how nicely they shine down on everything and brighten up the space. And I would like to have more books here, but I've sold a ton. And this is a little baking shelf that I recently put together. And then this is just very random down here. That's the kid shelf there on the bottom. You see the plush and stuff. Those bowls shouldn't be there. I have to move them. They got misplaced. This is a little floral shelf that I recently put together for summer and spring. I got this idea from someone else at the shop. These little 2-tiered Lazy Susans work great for little collectibles, and Chris labeled it for me with his P-Touch, so it says Spin Me, so that's pretty cool. And I sell sheets of scrapbooking stickers that I find at the bins. I sell them for $1 a piece, which is a great deal, and people buy a ton of them. I have sold so many. And I just redid the center with some blues and greens. And you can see I'm selling off some of my little sandwich plates. I used them in my house for a while, but I have too many, so I'm selling those off. And just for funsies, here's a little peek at Clay's side. Okay, so I hope that was fun. I hope you enjoyed seeing where I sell these things that I'm often showing to you, and my new lights. I'm super happy with them. Don't forget to hit subscribe if you're not subscribed to my videos. Find me on Instagram if you like to see how I use items in my decor. I put a lot of that on Instagram, and I will see you in my next video, which will be on Friday, another thrift haul. I've been doing tons of thrifting, so I think Friday's video will be the start of a series with Jamie and Robin. I think I'll have 2 videos from that day. So anyway, I will see you then. Take care of yourselves, and thanks for watching. Bye.